Obsessed with sounds on the track.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Torino against Arsenal. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Torino line up in a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's quite simple, Peter, really. With the ball, it's 4-3-3, and without the ball, it becomes 4-5-1.
And that gets things running. Baselli. Wilshere. Elneny. Out to the left it goes. He's got options out wide. Gorgeous control there. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And Aubameyang! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Gets up to head it! Mesut Ozil. Another chance! Elneny. Oh, massive leap! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Arsenal have started the game with a real sense of purpose. Surely they can capitalise on this too.
Towering header! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Arsenal go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Baselli. Sirigu sends that a long way. Wilshere sticks in a foot to win it back. Granit Xhaka, and it's Aubameyang. Mkhitaryan. Wilshere spreads it wide. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Granit Xhaka tries a through ball. Oh, good interception. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Into the channel. Mkhitaryan. This in for the follow-up. Aubameyang hits it! Another big chance that gets away.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Wilshere picks it up from the goal kick. He goes long, and he's there to cut it out. Aimed long and direct. Niang. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Belotti. Looks like a good ball. In with a header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Now it's Ozil. And then Granit Xhaka floats one over. Well read, he sorted that out. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Rincon. And then Koscielny goes looking. Badiso. Nkulu. And it's Pelotti. Looks to clip it forward. Niang. Oh, really good feet from him. Can he deliver? And he just whacks it away. And the weighted pass. El-Neni boots it to safety. Passes it through. Belotti! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Ozil plays it wide. Referee's given a throw. Looks to slip it through. Wilshere looking for options. Yang. Rincon. Yang. And it's Pelotti. And it's Aubameyang. Now it's Ozil. Now the cross. Great leap! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort. Sirigu did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Arsenal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Iago Falque. Now the pass. De Silvestri looking to get on the end of this. Now here's the through ball. A lengthy spell of possession, but it was going nowhere. Mesut Ozil. And it's Aubameyang with a delicate ball. Hector Bellerin has it out wide and in space. In for a header! And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Neither side, from what we understand. Arsenal go in. Ozil plays it into the channel. Hector Bellerin flings in across. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pushes it out wide. Iago Falque is demanding it out wide. De Silvestri. Looks like a good ball through. That's inches away from being a really good ball. Koscielny plays it forward. Mkhitaryan. Koscielny. And it's Mkhitaryan. Granit Xhaka. Elneny. Mustafi. Ozil has set up one goal so far. Shot a goal! Rincon. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Wilshere does well to read it and intercepts. Lovely little display of skill, that is. Up he gets! He's done very well to get to that.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Mesut Ozil.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Rincon. Plays it out to the wing. Wonderful quick feet. Cut out in the nick of time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to stroke it through. That intervention was very necessary. Wilshere. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Wilshere tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Elneny. Mesut Ozil. That is terrific skill. And he's onside. Now it's Laic. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Wilshere. And it's Mkhitaryan. Looks to thread it through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Baselli. Belotti. Rincon. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Belotti. Chip through. Laic. Mesut Ozil. Elneny. Wilshere. Granit Xhaka. Ozil with a long pass out wide. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Mesut Ozil clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hit long and direct. Done very well to intervene. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Elneny. Wilshere. It's Aubameyang. Played out to the wing. Mesut Ozil. Going through. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Steered out wide. De Silvestri could try cutting inside here. Timely intervention.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Mkhitaryan. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Granit Xhaka. Over to the left. Monreal is desperately calling for it out wide. Torino look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess...
And the shot! And he should have made it 4. And it's Pelotti. No way through there. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something. The final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.